Building target arrows. Here I have my shaft, fletchings, 2 orange, 1 white, my casing and a knock, my field point, and my wrap. The first thing I'm going to do is set up my machine for cut. I'm cutting all my arrows to 24.5. So once I've got this set up, I'm just going to go ahead and trial run it. Once I know it works, on to cutting. I'm just going to push nice and deliberately so I get a clean cut. And once I get a cut, I always go ahead and check it to my first arrow to make sure I got the right length. Now it's time for the casing. Once I know my casing fits, I'm going to go ahead and clean my arrow shaft, making sure I got all the dust and debris. Then, I'm going to go ahead and prepare my glue. The glue I'm using here is a hot melt glue, so once I get it heated up, I'm just going to go ahead and roll my entire casing in it. Then I'm just going to push it in until there's no gap. This takes a while to dry, so we'll be back for it later. I'm just going to put in my knock. The knock needs no glue, so once I get it shoved in, it's done. And now it's on to the wraps. The first part of my wrap just has a number on it, so I know which arrow it is in the set. So once I get the sticker backing off, and then I get it lined up, I'm going to go ahead and just roll my shaft into it. Once I'm able to see my first seam, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that's pushed down so that my sticker will stay on. It's just for fun and decoration. Makes it look super cool. Just going to get my sticker backing off and line it up. Again, I'm just going to roll my arrow into it. And once I come across my first seam, I'm just going to make sure it's nice and sealed. Now we can prepare for fletching. I'm putting a helix on my arrows, so I'm going to get out the left hand helix jig. Then I'm just going to grab a paper towel and go ahead and test my primer pen. Just to make sure it's putting out nice even amounts. Now that my casing is dry, I'm just going to go ahead and peel off all my excess glue, making sure I get it nice and clean. Then I can go ahead and put my field tip in. Once I get this screwed in, it's on to fletching. I'm just going to put all my fletchings in so that they're facing the right way. Prime them, making sure I get a nice even layer. I like to test fit my arrow just to make sure it fits and that I can get it in all the way, because I only get one shot to fletch it. Once I know this works, I'm going to go ahead and start preparing the glue. When gluing, I like to make solid lines so I get plenty of glue so that these will not come off in mid-flight. Once I get all my glue on, I'm going to go ahead and put my arrow shaft in. I'm going to make sure that it hits the bottom all the way so my fletchings, when I put them on, are in the right spot. Then I'm just going to slowly fold up the arms and lock it. This takes 3 minutes to dry, so we're just going to let it sit. Now that they're dry, I'm going to release my jig and slowly peel off each arm, making sure not to take a fletching width. Once I know that it worked, I'm just going to go ahead and start cleaning up. I like to use Q-tips to wipe away all the excess glue. And once I get it nice and cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and let them dry. Here's the finished product. This is the arrow I was comparing it to. And here's the arrow we just made. It's time to take them to the range. See, these arrows work great, but arrows aren't hard to make. Anybody can make them. Thanks for watching.